Hello Libra, welcome to Empress Moon Tarot. This is going to be your daily reading for Friday, October 12th, 2018. I hope that everybody is doing well. Personal note of thanks to all of you that have subscribed to the channel, liked, commented, shared. And also thank you to those of you that have been booking personal readings. I appreciate you. Two more cards for Libra, please. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so that we can stay connected going forward. And then, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Let me take another card here, Libra. Okay. Knight of Swords. All right. That explains our burdens over here. All right. Libra, we have a lot going on here actually. I know it doesn't look like it, but there actually is. So, our overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, as you saw, I felt extremely compelled to pull some more cards on both the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands, because I felt that there was more going on here than we could see. And I do see that. So the Eight of Pentacles is dedicating yourself to something completely. Now, from the looks of the cards, you would think that you're dedicating yourself to your work, correct? I mean, because here she is, she's measuring this pentacle, she's creating these pentacles, and it looks like she's really dedicating herself to her business, her work, something that she's trained to do, right? Well, in our present position, we have the Empress, and the Empress has to do with, you know, in abundance, in wealth and love, and pretty much anything within your life. It's a call to let love guide your life as well, right? And to show compassion to others. Well, I see here that the Empress card comes after the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a little bit, he's very, very quick to act, and his intentions are often very, very good, but in this deck, the Knight of Swords is on a horse with two heads. They're both looking in different directions. So the follow-through for the Knight of Swords is very, very bad. You know, he doesn't always follow through very well. And I feel as if it's his actions that we're having to focus on in this particular reading for you, Libra, and not the element of him being ambitious and driven and you know, bringing communication in. So that's what I was feeling looking at the card. But then if his action is, the action he has to take is to come forward, potentially to bring, you know, some sort of communication, but he does so kind of impulsively, and he does that before he really gives it a lot of thought. how is it that we move from that to the Empress energy? That was my concern. So I wanted a little bit more clarification on what this Knight of Swords was related to. And I see here that his movement, his direction, was to correct a situation here. We have somebody, and whether this is you or somebody else in your life, we have somebody who has been really trapped in their own mental prison. They have been ruminating on things and turning things into something that they're not, you know, and they've placed themselves in this mental prison, kind of like rethinking things that they've done, or rethinking things that they've said, or looking at things that you've done or you've said, and kind of going, you know, back and forth over everything, looking for a solution, comes to a crashing halt because this person decides that, you know, there's no way to fix anything and that there's all these problems, when some of the things they think are problems are not really problems. Well, that person's mental prison led to a great deal of pain for them, a tremendous amount of pain. They felt as if, you know, they couldn't get beyond this struggle, this difficulty. And it's possible that you may have been having petty arguments with this person, that your communication overall was strained, that the two of you are having trouble seeing eye to eye. And so what I see is, I see that this King of Swords energy was coming in quickly to try to put an end to that. This Knight, did I say King of Swords? I hope not. It sounded like I did when it was going over my head right now. I meant the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords energy was coming along to fix this. To fix this communication issue. Now, the Knight of Swords could have been this other person coming in to fix this issue. You know, if this has to do with you, and you are the one that was hurting and in pain over this communication problem, then this other person could have been coming in to fix this. Now, keep in mind, if you are a cross-watcher, this could be swapped. This could be vice versa. So, I feel like this Knight of Swords was coming in to correct this problem of communication. Well, at present, you're moving to a point where there is more compassion, there is more love in this connection, whatever this connection may be. And that it's growing, it's cyclical, you know, it goes in cycles. The Empress goes in cycles. It's very connected with nature, it goes in cycles. Well, the Empress also tells you not to take things for granted. So, Libra, you could be in this stage where the communication issue's been covered, it's been discussed, and you recognize the fact that you can't take things for granted, and that you need to appreciate what is in your life and the people that are in your life. So it brings you to a point of gratitude, and with that gratitude comes more unconditional love. And we see that it's growing here with the Empress, that there is more. There's like a new birth to this connection, a new birth to this connection. But then we move into the Ten of Wands energy, which is where you feel like you're carrying around too much weight and you're very, very burdened by it. And so what I see here is that there's some sort of toxicity in this connection that's going to require you or the other person to ask for forgiveness or grant forgiveness or offer an apology. You may not have yet received an apology for this. It's possible that this Knight of Swords energy, one of the two of you was rushing in to fix the communication, but yet it's not yet fixed because no apology has been given to atone for any actions or communication that has occurred. But I do see that that could be moving that could be moving forward, because this Nine of Cups is a wish granted. It's a goal achieved. So you could be moving to a point where once that forgiveness occurs for this toxic behavior, once the forgiveness occurs, it's possible then you could be moving towards your wish fulfillment. This is a very interesting spread because it can apply to family connections, it can apply to friend connections, it can apply to love connections, or it can apply to a business situation. And it has so many possibilities, but it's definitely communication with somebody specific. All right, Libra, let's see what we've got here. I'm not going to pull a romance, angels, just in case this is a business connection, or if this is a friendship connection or family connection. I don't feel led to pull a romance, angels. So. Libra, October 12th, 2018. Owl. Oh, I'm pulling the bottom too. We have gratitude. We were just talking about that. Be grateful for all you have. Gratitude. Don't take anything for granted. Be grateful. And we also have follow your intuition. So, you know, in regards to this communication and fixing this connection, follow your intuition on how to go about doing that. We do see that an apology is needed, whether that's you or the other person. An apology is definitely needed in order to move forward. So keep that in mind. Libra, have an absolutely wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon.